Hello everyone and welcome back to Nordhagen Village, or what will eventually be Nordhagen Village. It's not quite there yet, but it's getting there, right? Alright, so I apologize in advance if my voice sounds still a little bit funky. I'm still getting over my cold. I'm mostly over it now, but my voice doesn't feel back to normal yet. Hopefully it sounds normal though. I don't know, it might be still a little bit husky. I'm not nearly as congested as I was though, so I won't be hopefully sneezing and coughing and snorting and all kinds of stuff like I was in the last episode. Anyways, if I do, I'm sorry, I can't help it. Anyway, before we get started, because we'd have to finish building this building, don't we? Before we get started, I had promised somebody that I would speak some Elvish in my next episode, and then I went and forgot, because, you know, that's typical of me. I can't hold a thought in my brain for more than an hour. Anyways, that was several episodes ago, so I'm sorry, Dominic Lewis, that I did not speak the Elvish yet. So I will do that right now, and then we'll continue on with the building. So, here we go. Sualad, Eredul Dugonen Enethnin. Aniran pedosulad na inhir naunath. Chanak ontolia na ninhad. Sorry, messed up on the end there. Anyway, basically, that means, hello, my name is Wasteland Dovahkiin. I want to say hello to Dominic Lewis. Thank you for coming to my site. Or basically, thank you for subscribing to my channel. But they don't have the words subscribe or channel in Elvish, so I had to come up with something else. Anyways, that is that. And that's the last of the Elvish I'm going to speak on my channel, because it actually takes quite a bit of time to refresh my memory on it. I'm very, very rusty. I haven't spoken it in years, like something like 8 years, I think, is the last time I actually was really into Elvish, and so I'm rusty and I have to refresh my memory a lot, and the language, the grammar is very complicated, and so it's time consuming to come up with phrases and stuff these days. Anyway, there you go. Oh, and by the way, Dominic Lewis, Inhirnarnauth is your name translated into Elvish, just so that you know that. There you go. Alright, let's get to work. So some of you guys suggested, and I actually had the thought while I was editing the video, the last episode actually, to put the kitchen up here in the front instead of back here, because then we can open up this whole end for the windows and seating. And I totally think that is what I should do. So I'm going to do that. So I'll just move it over here. And also, I'm going to I'm making it smaller, because I saw that in my building of the roadhouse at the hub in my Let's Play, that the kitchen there is this big, and it was totally big enough, so I'm going to just keep it this size, and that'll be good enough. But I'm not putting windows in it, because I don't think it needs them, to be honest. I am sorry. I'm yawning. It's late. I was recording this. I recorded this entire episode, and then, because my recording situation is stupid and sometimes it likes to make me mad, it didn't have any sound on it. So, well, it had game sound. It didn't have my voice, though. Something went wrong with my mic cord, and I didn't notice until I was done recording, of course. Anyway, okay, so then let's put, so this is the second time I'm recording this. And how much you want to bet everything that I did in the first recording isn't going to work in this one? That's just going to be typical for me. Alright, so there we go. That opens up all this room for seating, and that's going to be great. Now, somebody else had the thought, and I actually had the thought, like, right about the same time I read this person's comment, and I'm sorry I don't remember who you were. That was a week ago, and I've read lots of comments since then. But you suggested that I put a half wall here and use it, like, for, you know, the order up counter. I don't know what it's called. The cook sets the plate of food on it, and the waitress comes and gets it, yeah? To take it to the table. I don't know what that's called. Anyway, but the half wall is actually too tall. If I go up to it, it's like I can't even see the top of it, right? So I'm going to do something different. I am going to keep this out, though, because I will use it later. Now, so my idea, then, is to get one of... Okay, come on. These. And then put this here. I know that's not quite as tall as one of those counters would be, but it's the tallest thing that I could find. And obviously, it's not going to, it doesn't fit, so I'm going to have to plug it up. But I am going to put this up here, like that, and then it'll be like this. And I'm going to put some stuff on the sides, so I'm going to do that next. And what the thing is a wood posts, because they'll blend pretty well with the wall. So I'm going to stick wood posts right up against these. And of course, the first time I recorded this, it worked. It just did. It'll work on this side. Okay, so let's just stick wood posts in here. And I need to put one. Let's make sure that they are flush with the wall. Well, let's see. Now maybe I'll just glitch it in. Alright. So I'll glitch it in. And in the meantime, while I'm doing this, I will read the next question on the list. So, okay? So the next question is... If any game series became real, which would it be? If it became real? You mean if any game series could become real, which would I want it to be? Is that what you mean? I'm assuming that's what you mean. Okay. Not many, to tell you the truth. Most games are pretty horrible places to live. Don't you think? I mean, I wouldn't want it to be like Fallout. Who would want to live in this world? In real life? I wouldn't want to live in this world. Now let me just check and see if that is enough. No, I need to put two more on each side. Okay. Now since we can't put, because they snap inside each other, so I have to glitch the rest of them in. Anyway, yeah, I wouldn't want it to be Fallout. Fallout would be a miserable place to live. You know, we wouldn't want nuclear holocaust in real life, the end of the world, and all that. And like Skyrim might be interesting in real life. I mean, it's a cool world, but if you think about it, I wouldn't really want to live there, just because of how violent it is, and dragons. No, thank you. Let me see. Definitely wouldn't want to live in The Last of Us. Wouldn't want that to be real. Maybe Mass Effect 1. That might be kind of cool, but not Mass Effect 2 and 3, because things start happening. I'm not going to spoil it for anybody who hasn't played it. Yeah, things start happening, and I wouldn't really want to live there, especially on Earth. Anyway, sorry if I spoiled anything. I didn't mean to. Anyways. No, don't tell me. It's not gonna go in. Look at how close it's not going to let me get. Why? You know why. I know why. I'm thinking I know why. It's because this wall is here. Well, I'm hoping that that's the only reason. Get in some wall. Just get somewhere where it can go. Just what? Go. Go down. What's the matter with you? Go in. What? Go in over here. There you go. Okay. Huh. Other games. Uncharted is cool. Uncharted isn't. I mean, you know, if we lived in that world, it's basically our world. It's just Nathan Drake does cool stuff in it. Oh, it's still not gonna get it. Okay, that's what happened last time. I moved the wall out of the way and then it worked. So maybe if I reposition it, because it's stupid. I don't know what the problem is. Sometimes it works and sometimes it don't. I haven't like played tons of other games. I have played some other games like Dragon's Dogma, Assassin's Creed. If Assassins and Templars actually existed in real life. Yeah, there's a slight gap, but it's really not that bad, and I don't want to fuss with it anymore. I really don't. So there. Put this back. Put this up here. Look at that. And then this, I probably am going to have to glitch in, yes. Anyway. Next question. I don't want to spend too much time on each question just because we don't have... The episodes are going to be shorter than they used to be. I know a lot of you guys, since I announced that I'm going to have shorter episodes, a lot of you guys, well, some of you, not a lot of you, but some of you. Oh, of course it's not going to let me, because it did last time. Well, I guess I'll rug glitch it. I try to avoid rug glitching if I can, just because I can't always remove the rugs. So I'll put it on the back and make sure. I'll just put it on the back side so you can't see it, in case I can't remove it all. Whoops, there. Okay. Yeah, so several of you guys are like, no, don't make them shorter, I like them long. But you guys, I appreciate that you like them long, and I'm glad you do. I'm glad that they weren't boring for you, and that you really enjoy the length of them. I wish I could keep it up, but I seriously can't. I have to make them shorter for me, for my sanity. So I hope you guys can understand and still enjoy my shorter videos. They're not going to be like tons shorter. I'm going to be making them like half an hour long, approximately, give or take. Depends on what we're doing and how much time we need. But yeah, around then. Okay, I think that's good. So there we go, you guys. What do you think? The order up counter. That's what I'm calling it, because I don't know what they're actually called. I never worked in a restaurant before. I don't know what they're called. Anyway, I like it. I think it looks good. Now, I'm going to put a placeholder counter right here. This isn't going to be the final counter, or I don't know, maybe it will be. Even if it is, I will fix it so it doesn't look so stupid. But this is just going to be a placeholder counter because I'm not sure what I want to do here yet. I'm not sure I want to actually put a drink vendor here, because if I do, people will crowd right here. They did that in Abernathyville. The bar was right next to the door, and they crowded in a huge group right here most of the time. And I don't like that. So I'm not sure if I will actually make this a drink vendor. I will probably put the drink vendor up here instead. That way it'll get people to walk around more, spread throughout the thing more, you know. Anyway, so now up here, some people suggested that I make part of this an outdoor seating area. Balcony type thing. So I'm going to do that. First, let's get some walls on this side. Let's see. I think probably solid walls. I don't think we need windows over here. And then I had the idea to make a smaller inside area, like like right here, and then put a bar in the back. Oh, speaking of that, let's put some walls there. And then have sort of a skinny wraparound outdoor area. Like this. So Good. No. No. Turn around. Turn. Turn. There you go. There. So like that. And then we can... These won't be here. And then I'll put railing and stuff and a roof over it. So we can have like single tables along the outside of it. Oh, what is with this thing? They want to snap in backwards for some reason. Okay. So, get what I mean? Yeah? Now let's put a roof in here first. And I'll answer the next question too. So the next question is, with PS4 mods happening, what are you going to install? And what mod are you excited to use or play? Well, I did actually answer this question once before in one of my other episodes. I think in the... I don't remember which series it was in, but I did answer this question already. I'll just answer it again really quick for those of you who didn't watch that episode. I'm not planning on any PS4 mods. Now, that doesn't mean I'm not going to use any. It just means I'm not planning any in advance. I'm going to wait and see. I'm going to wait and see what we can use, what we get to have on the PS4. I don't know yet. Oh, why is that crooked? That's facing the wrong way. I don't know yet what we're going to be able to have. I know some things we're definitely not going to be able to have. But until I know what we are going to be able to have, I'm not planning or getting my hopes up. I'm just going to wait and see. For the PS4, anyway. I mean, for the PC, I do, of course, have ideas. I thought I heard a storm coming. Yes, there is. No, we're not having a storm. We are not having a storm. The greatest invention of all time right here, ladies and gentlemen. It's my favorite thing in the game. Nordhagen is notoriously bad weathered. Sometimes I'll clear the weather and like seriously 2 seconds later it comes back again. It's really annoying. Anyway, so I was thinking of putting a bar back here. And then we can have the back bar and yeah. And then maybe a couple tables in here, but mostly walking, standing space because people will crowd around the bar and I don't want it to be too crowded. So out here, let's put a roof. Now that is temporary, just to get the roof attached. Now I originally had thought of doing this type of roof, but it goes down too low and it completely blocks the view. So I'm going to use this instead. So then we can take that down. Alright. So yeah, I'm not going to worry about mods and for PS4 yet. Okay, I'm starting over from this side because I want this edge on the outside instead of this edge. So I don't want to continue it around the corner even though I could. I want this one. Unfortunately, they don't have a corner piece for the flat roof like they do for the slanted roof like this. They don't have a corner piece for the flat roof. I wish they did, but they don't. So we got this funky thing going on. But it's all right. It's in the back. Nobody's really going to notice it so much. But I definitely want the front pretty side to look nice. Okay, now we need some posts. But first I think I'm going to go advance the time of the day because it's getting dark and I don't want it to get dark. So I'll be right back. Okay, better. Alright, so let's put some posts in here. And I'll answer the next question as well. Have you played any of the Souls games by From Software? Dark Souls 1 through 3, Bloodborne, Demon Souls. If not, would you consider it whether or not it's for YouTube? I have not played them. Any of them. And I probably won't. I just don't feel like they are my kind of game. I don't know, maybe I'd be surprised if I actually tried playing it, but I have so many games on my list of games to play and that I'm way more excited about, you know? And so I probably won't ever play it. Maybe someday, in the far-fetched future, I like to say. I'm not completely opposed to it. I just do have a lot of other games on my list that take priority, so we'll see. Alright, next question. How would you feel about a Fallout game in the PlayStation VR? And you have Fallout in quotes. What do you mean by that? Do you mean not Fallout, but Fallout? Or what? Was that just on accident? Fallout in quotes. Quote unquote Fallout. Fallout type game, or were you just quoting it because it's the name of it? I don't know. Sorry, I'm a grammar Nazi. I wonder about these kinds of things. Well, I don't really think anything about it because I don't have PlayStation VR. If I did, that'd be cool. And actually, I think you can play Fallout on PlayStation VR. I mean, I've seen people do it. So, I have seen people do it. You might have noticed that these posts aren't snapping to these floors. And because normally they would snap like over here about, like right there or right there, and I hate it. I absolutely hate that they do that. But for some reason nothing is snapping to these floors, not even railings. I will show you. These little railings are supposed to snap, but they do not snap anywhere along here. Anywhere. These railings even snap between boards. They should snap even right here, but they're not. They will snap over here though, because this is a single-sized one. So if I took this off and then put in the 2x1 like that, then the railings snap in. See? They even snap in the middle. They even snap in on the middle part and between them. What is up with that, huh? Why won't they snap to the big boards? Why won't they snap to the big ones? You know, not that I mind, because actually these posts will actually snap to the little ones too. And I don't want them to. I want to put them where I want them, not where Bethesda thought they should go, because Bethesda didn't actually get an actual person who knows how to build anything. I don't know. Try out. Like, seriously. Which board? There we go. Okay. Did they test this? Bethesda, did you even test your game before you shipped it? Did you? Sometimes I wonder. These big boards should snap. Or something. These posts should not snap. That's what it should be. These posts should not snap. Or if they should snap, they should snap anywhere along here. Anywhere we want. Not just in some stupid half corner of it. Anyway, I'm rambling and venting because it's... Okay, enough. Enough of this. What was the question? Did I answer it? If I had a PlayStation VR and I could play Fallout on it, that would be cool. It would be. Are you asking me what do I think about including that kind of thing on my channel? Well, that would be kind of hard because I don't have PlayStation VR and I have no idea when or if I ever will have it. At least not in the near future. So, alright. What do you guys think, huh? What do you think? I like it. I think it looks cool. So we got this down here, seating for quite a few people. Go up, and this will be the bar area with a few tables. And then out here, I will put just the, like, you know, the little tables. The little singles. Like, well, like this kind, or maybe this kind, you know, with a couple chairs on them. That way there's room to walk by. Maybe have a larger one on the end. You know, stuff like that. All the way around. I like it. I like how it looks. Now, we definitely have to do something with the outside, because the fronts of these buildings look really boring to me. So I had an idea, and I actually make I'm making it's a tips and tricks / build video that I'm gonna post on Friday. It looks like, according to my schedule, it's going to be on Friday. But I came up with this idea, and I recorded it for that, and I'm going to do it here. And put a porch on the front of this building using prefabs. Look at that, isn't that cute? That's a nice, cute little building now. It totally just makes it look that much better by putting a little overhanging thingy on it. And then it makes the boardwalk partway covered, which some people suggested I do after I asked you guys. And I like it. I think it's nice. Should I put one on this building too? Let's see what it looks like. Yeah. It looks completely integrated into the boardwalk. That looks really nice, doesn't it? It almost doesn't look like a prefab. It looks like just a roof with posts just touching the ground. It doesn't look like a prefab. I like how that looks. Do you guys think I should keep it like that? Let me know. And then I can put the name of the establishment up here. What should we call this restaurant? Something interesting. I'm not sure where we would put the name of the establishment on this one. Maybe I'll have to hang up a sign right here. We'll see. We'll see. I'll figure that one out later. Anyway, what do you guys think? I like. So there, we finished that building. And we are actually running out of time for this episode. So, now, my ideas for the coming episodes. I do want to put stuff on this side of the boardwalk. I just haven't decided what yet. Houses or whatever. I'm thinking of putting like some stairs. Like, okay, for instance, let's see. Stairs. Some steps. Just to make it easier to get up and down. Like, I can put them... I can't put them out too far, they'll start floating. All along here like this. Oh, weather. And then make... Don't you dare start raining on me now. Come on. Nordhagen Beach is the rainiest, foggiest place other than Murkwater, whatever, construction site. Anyway. So, what was I saying? Oh, yes. So I'm thinking of putting some texture in the ground here. So, like, maybe lay some boards down in the ground to make, like, a pathway coming up here. Maybe make a few little stairs coming up. I don't know. Something like that. I want it to be a nice road coming through here. Going down straight to the boardwalk. But I do want buildings on both sides. So maybe I'd put one on here. I think I want buildings on both sides anyways. I don't know. Maybe not all the way down. Because there's like some big bushes here that will poke up through the floor. Down here, the boardwalk goes a lot farther this way. So I'm thinking of putting right here next episode, I'm going to put some buildings here. Like, so maybe not like a big building like that, but like a little, excuse me, a little shed type building, like a booth where like a store guy will be inside it. There'll be a window that looks out over the boardwalk, but you can't actually like walk into the building and buy stuff from there. You would just walk up to the window and buy stuff. You know what I mean? So like 2 or 2 floor sections big. That's about how big it would be. And then down here, I was thinking of putting a house out over the water. Maybe a boathouse. Maybe somebody lives in it. I don't know. Something like that. I didn't notice a tire right there. That's cool. Clutter. And seaweed underneath. That looks really nice, doesn't it? I like how that looks. It actually looks like underneath the pier, you know? It's all creepy and gross under there. Trash and seaweed. Because nobody walks under there. That worked out really nice. Anyway, oh, and I also had the idea, well, my husband actually had the idea, of putting a lighthouse over here. If I can design one. I know I've seen people design lighthouses. I've seen some people do lighthouses, and I haven't really liked a lot of them. I don't really want to copy someone else's lighthouse. If I can't come up with one on my own, I will pick my favorite that I've seen. I've seen a few different ones. But I would like to try to figure out my own, because I have some ideas in the back of my head, but I don't know if they'll work yet. So I have to figure that out. But if I can get it working, I want to put a lighthouse here, and then the house attached to it that the guy, lighthouse keeper guy, would live in. Look, I just made the weather go good, and now it's already getting foggy again. This is the trouble with building here. It's always bad weather. Anyway, you guys, we're towards the end of the episode now. We are at the end of the episode now. So I'm sorry that that wasn't like the most exciting build today. Hopefully you guys got some good ideas though. And let me know what you think about those covered porch walkway areas on the fronts of these buildings. Should I keep it on the big one? I think it makes it look better. It looks more interesting, don't you guys think? So yeah, let me know what you think about that. And today's Q&A questions were brought to you by these fine people right here. Thank you guys for participating and contributing. And of course, if you have some more Q&A questions, feel free to post them in the comments. However, keep in mind that I have quite a list left to go of questions that have already been asked, and since I'm only doing these once a week now, it will be a while before they all get asked, so your question may not be for a while yet, maybe still a few weeks out. So if it's time sensitive, like about new releases and stuff like that that are coming out soon, just ask me in the comments and I can just answer them in the comments. But yeah, if you're asking a question for Q&A, please make sure you put Q&A in front of it first, like for Q&A or just Q&A, so that I know, and otherwise I'll answer you in the comments, because I've done that before to people on accident, just because they didn't specify that it was for the Q&A. So make sure you say that. Don't say question, say Q&A, because question is just question. Oh, I'll answer you. Anyway, I'm rambling now and I don't mean to, so I will see you guys in the next episode. Oh, first, one more little thing. Skyrim's coming out on Friday. Woohoo! Isn't that awesome? And I am going to have content out, Skyrim content out, as soon as I possibly can, which will probably be Saturday. So I'm probably pretty sure that I can't get any content out on Friday because I have to go to the store, get the game, install it, play it, record stuff, edit it, upload it. Yeah, it would take all day to do that. So probably not going to have stuff out until Saturday. Anyway, you guys, I'm rambling again. Sorry, it's late and I'm tired and I ramble when I'm tired and I'm going to stop talking now. So I will see you guys in the next episode and in the next video, and I'm going to have some tips and tricks videos out this week. So it's going to be a loaded week. So stay tuned and I will see you in the next one. Until then, you guys remember to play safe, play nice, and have fun. Bye, guys.